All right, welcome back. We're coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 News studios. 9 o'clock, which means the market is ticking. Prices have started to tick. The pre-open is with us. So let's just quickly take a look at what is happening. The first rates are on your screen. The Sensex and the Nifty, a little all over the place. Give it a minute, 2 minutes, and I think things will settle down right now. That's the Nifty. Let's have the rupee up as well. For a quick bit and see what's happening there. So as I was pointing out, the Asia dollar index last night has seen a big break on the downside, which basically could put pressure on Asian foreign exchange. We've got the start, which actually is pretty good, 82.48. That's the first tick which is coming through. I think the close yesterday was 82.67, and this is a very good start, 82.49. So keep an eye on the currency as well. Deven, of course, is still with us for a quick comment on things. So Deven, yesterday we had the entire Adani Group stocks all surging, right? I mean, Adani Enterprises, for example, was up 14%. You had Wilmar. I think about 5 or 6 names from that group were up. And up significantly. What did you make of it? And any prognosis on what happens from here out for that pack? Go on.
Yeah, Prashant. I think luckily this particular situation of addressing the bondholders, addressing the investors by the company has now started on a one-on-one basis. And that is where possibly I think the confidence levels have started coming back. Fortunately, I think you have a business model in case of Adani Group of companies, which is absolutely remaining very strong and robust. As such, I think they are generating higher amount of EBITDA at a CAGR of around 22% on a year-over-year basis. And at the same time, I think even if you consider gross debt and net debt, I think you have the visibility of 4 years, 4.5 years to repay that kind of a debt from the EBITDA that they are generating at the current level. I think this message has gone out well, and with the assurance coming in from the company that they are right on the track as far as repayment of, I think, their loans are concerned. That has gone out well. So business model-wise, I think the questions probably are not arising. The questions are still arising on the side of the why the stocks are being sold by the existing investors. I think that probably answer is not immediately coming. But yes, I think yesterday at least it was a breather day. Maybe I think that particular fall has arrested because of, I think, this expectation coming from the company. That brings up a point, Prashant, that I think whenever such kind of exceptional situation happens, I think the company and the regulators definitely, I think, have to pitch in and put across, I think, the message clearly to the investors before waiting for a very longer period of time. I think this is a validation of what they did. I think they actually gave confidence to investors by coming in, though late, but I think they did come in. I think they gave the confidence.
Okay, all right. Deven, I wanted your take on Dixon Technologies. So that's the Momentumiser stock for today. We just want to quickly ask you about that. In the last 5 days, well, it's done a relative outperformance in comparison to the Nifty. The Nifty is down 2%, or the stock is up close to 7.5%. So that's close to under 10% outperformance. The delivery data yesterday was much higher than normal. Even on the traded volumes was much higher. So that up move that we saw yesterday as well came on rather good volumes and backed by good delivery. In the F&O market, there was a bit of a short covering bounce that did play out, where the stock ended higher, the open interest was lower. And finally, valuation-wise, well, it trades at around 30-31 times odd. At its peak, it was more than 50 times. So some sanity coming in on the valuations front as well. Deven, before we let you go, any view on Dixon Technologies?
So I think what you explained, Nigel, I think is absolutely the point. The technicals of the market have possibly started working in the favor. Higher delivery volume, which we have experienced. That is one thing. Maybe I think this is the reason for which I think the markets are basically favoring this stock. I don't think that the fundamentals beyond the point have changed for this company immediately. And valuation, since it is corrected, so maybe I think some amount of delivery-based buying has taken place. But no, not very sure about how the fundamentals have changed overnight. They have not actually.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. That's our Momentumiser Dixon Tech. It has been in focus. The last few days have been pretty good as well. But they